And this is just to speed up. YouTube fams, we're back with another video, and today we are making sweet potato pie. If you saw our last video, about maybe 2 videos ago, we did a review on Patti LaBelle sweet potato pie, and if you remember, some of our cousins said that we usually have homemade sweet potato pie. So today, being that tomorrow is Thanksgiving, we are going to make our sweet potato pie. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to boil our sweet potatoes. You need about 2.5 cups, so you could do about 3 sweet potatoes depending on how big they are, maybe 2.5. And then when we're done boiling them, we're going to get the skin off of them. So hang tight, y'all. Alright, you guys, so now we're just rolling out our pie crust. We bought the Pillsbury pie crust, because you know the little doughboy is oh so good. And you just kind of, you know, feel it around the pan, let it form. Take your time, please. Don't puncture with your fingernails, ladies and gents. Take your time. Be gentle with her.
Take excess off.
We're going to take some of that excess pie crust off from around the edges. Alright, now we're going to take a fork just to make the little designs in the edges of the crust. Let's see, get a light so you guys can see that a little bit better. You see how it's got the little lines in it? Trying to give it that professional look if you want. Does not hurt. Just go all the way around. Take your time. Like I said, this is not a race. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, now if you guys know, you have to bake the pie crust. So you set your oven to 450. Boom. We already have our potatoes boiling for like 20 minutes, and then the skin should peel right off. Super easy when we're done.
Bake it for 10 minutes.
And then we're gonna leave this in the oven for 10 minutes. Stay tuned. Our sweet potatoes are nice and soft. So we took them out the water. We put them on the plates, if you see here, but please, you guys see the steam, right? You see the steam? It is hot. Please wait until they have cooled down before you try to take the skin off. You see the steam, right? Okay. Please wait. So we are taking out the pie crust now. They have been in the oven for about 10 minutes. See how they're nice and golden brown? So those are ready. We're going to fill those up with the sweet potatoes once they cool down enough to peel. You see, we've been testing it every so often to see if it's cool enough to peel without burning our fingers. Still a little warm. But feels like we could start actually peeling it pretty soon. Hold on, let's see. Now we just peel the skin off the potatoes. The skin is coming off very easy, if you notice. For the simple fact that we boiled it first for 20 minutes. So it made the potato, the potato nice and soft, and the skin is very like loose. It's peeling off, no problems. Okay, so we finished peeling all the skin off of our potatoes. So now we are just mashing them. Gonna mash them nice and small. So just keep mashing, you guys. You need a lot of finger strength and arm strength for this. That's why it is very important you let them boil. Do not rush them, because if you don't let them boil long enough, they will still be tough and very hard to mash. You see, we let ours boil for about a good 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
About a good 20 minutes, and we still got to put a little muscle behind it. All right. So let it boil. Do not rush. Do not rush it. You see that steam coming out of it? Still be careful, because it is still quite hot. Alright. Now that it's all mashed, now we're gonna add carnation milk to it.
Evaporated milk.
Oh, I am so sorry. This is evaporated milk, you guys. Super duper sorry right now.
Yeah. A cup and a half.
A cup and a half of evaporated milk.
Ooh.
Just a half a cup too to get it perfect.
It'll be fine. Need 4 eggs.
4 eggs is next. Alright.
So it's 3 egg yolks. 3 egg yolks and 1 whole egg. So just a 1/4 cup maple syrup, not pancake syrup, maple syrup. Oh, it's at the top?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, to where the numbers are, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Forcing us to watch YouTube.
Alright. So how much brown sugar you putting in there, Katie?
1/2 cup light and dark. So 1/2 cup light, 1/2 cup dark.
So we are putting a 1/2 cup of light brown sugar and a 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. We put it all in our pot or your mixing bowl, whatever it is that you're using to mix up your potatoes. And then you're going to stir it all in. Let's see.
Look at this out too.
Okay, now we're going to put 2 tablespoons of AP flour. If y'all that don't know what AP flour is, that is all-purpose flour. Then we're going to put some cinnamon and some nutmeg. Ooh, that was glass.
And cloves too.
Some ginger and some cloves. All right, so first this is the AP flour going in. 1, 2. Now we're working on the cinnamon. How much cinnamon is that, Katie?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
This is right? Yeah, okay. Then 1 teaspoon of ginger.
1 teaspoon of ginger. Just pop the top off.
Get it out.
Technical difficulties, you guys. Oh, Maybe we should do it over the sink in case a little bit too much spill out.
That'll be fine. Okay.
And now we're moving on to
The nutmeg.
the nutmeg.
You need 1/4 teaspoon. I just eyeball it.
We're gonna eyeball that.
And then, yeah, 1/4 teaspoon of the curd.
Don't forget the shot of bourbon.
If I can open this.
We are using this particular bourbon. We like
Maker Mark.
the most. Maker's Mark.
Whatever your favorite is.
But if you have another one that you prefer, go ahead and comment down below with the best whiskey to cook with or bake with. We prefer this one though, Maker's Mark.
You have a shot glass?
Yes. All right, go ahead.
You were complaining about me moving too fast.
Well, that's when I was drinking. Alright. We have tequila also.
Woo.
Oh no, not gin. Not gin. It's got ginger vodka.
Alright, and that's it. They mix it all together.
All right, and that's it. You mix it all up, y'all. Kind of looks nasty, but I'm sure it's gonna taste really, really good. But if you guys haven't noticed, this is my first time making sweet potato pie. My cousin Katie's, she's the mastermind behind it this year. So I figured I'd videotape it. That way next year I will have the recipe. And I will share it with you guys.
You have a hand
So you're just
mixer?
gonna stir it all up and try to get all the lumps out. Alright, you guys, so I don't have a hand blender, so we are improvising right now, and we're going to use our Ninja. But it does come out pretty smooth. We tested it out. This is the first one that we did with the Ninja. So we tested it out to see how it came out, and it comes out pretty smooth. So you see all those lumps and stuff? We don't want our pie to have all those lumps.
Where you going?
Ooh. Pour it in. Nice and easy, you guys. Now we're just kind of smoothing it out, you guys, so it'll have a nice little top layer when we're done with it. Alright, you putting it in the oven?
Yeah.
Hold on. I believe so. Alright, so you're gonna heat up your oven to 325, and then you just slide them in
For 30 to 45 minutes.
for 30 to 45 minutes. Alright. So this is the pie an hour after we put it in the oven. It is nice and ready. Please ignore that beeping. We are making a cake also for dessert for Thanksgiving. So that's the two. Okay, and that's the third one. And they're nice and firm. So they're ready to eat, you guys. Okay, so we are finally finished making, well, not really finished, but for the food that we're going to make the day before Thanksgiving, we're finally finished. We made the candied yams today. We made the sweet potato pie today. We made a few other things. Also, we have the cake baking right now. But if this is your first time to our channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Best thing to do is eat.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.